Hello students. In this video, we are going to learn about a person who has changed the world history, who created a history, and and a normal person who was just a soldier who emerged as a president of a country, and um, how he created terror among the world's greatest nations. This is interesting to know about a person, a single person, who could change the world history. Now, well, in the world history, two important wars took place, or we can say two major wars took place. In that war, the countries which were more powerful, like England, they remained after those two wars. These countries remained as normal rich countries, and the countries which were normal, like America, they emerged as a powerful and the richest countries in the world. Now, how it happened? Due to colonization, or we can say due to industrialization, there was a huge competition between European countries. These countries fought to have more colonies under their control. These colonies developed these European countries' economy. On one side, other countries developed their countries. Germany used the money, the profits incurred by this industrialization for increasing their weapons. Now, when Germany is building its military, or it started using money for weapons, obviously it creates threat for its neighboring countries. And the aggressive nature of Germany led for World War One. World War One took place between 1914 to 1918. It it fought between two groups: Allied countries, Triple Entente countries, and Triple Allied countries. The Triple Allied countries were Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy on one side, England, France, and Russia on other side. And the remaining countries took the side of both these countries. All these countries' colonies have supported them during the war. Or we can say these countries forced their colonies to join the war on behalf of them. Germany was powerful that initially it was gaining. It could occupy most parts of France and Belgium. But then but then, Germany had started losing in the war, and finally, Germany, because Italy and Austria were not so powerful enough to give support to Germany, and hence, one after the other, these countries withdrew from the war. So, Germany alone cannot fight against these three powerful countries, and hence, Germany was defeated in the hands of these allies countries. After this, a treaty was signed between the countries. Now, according to these treaties, Germany had to pay huge indemnities. Like whatever loss these countries have incurred, like England, France, and Russia, Germany had to pay war reparations for these countries. And when it comes to political situation in Germany, a Weimar Republic was formed, a government was formed, and the existing king was removed from the power. And a parliamentary government was formed. A national assembly was met at Weimar and established a democratic constitution with federal structure. And people had started blaming Weimar Republic for the loss of Germany in the war rather than the existing king of that time. Weimar Republic. It was adopted on 11th of August 1919. Like these Weimar Republic, this party had to face the blame. They had to take the blame of the loss of Germany during World War One, and a treaty was signed during 1919. The treaty is meant to stop the reoccurrence of to stop the war between these countries, to stop the war between these countries. And the victorious countries made Germany as responsible for this World War One, and they made Germany to pay war compensation to these countries. Now Germany had lost its colonies. Germany had to give away its colonies, and its seaports were blocked, and its trade links with other countries were blocked, and its its like coal deposits were also taken away by countries like France, Poland, Denmark, and Lithuania. And its military, from 9 million, it has come down to 1 million. The war guilt, like even in form of money also they had to pay. The resource rich Rhineland was occupied by Allied armies for much of 1920s. Now, in all the ways, on one hand, it has lost its economy. On the other hand, it also had to pay war indemnities for the victorious powers. Now, Germany stood alone in these situations. The war had a devastating impact on entire continent, on both psychologically and financially. Like, people were horrified due to the war. Now this impact was not only there on Germany, but it was more on Germany when compared to other countries. And Europe, which was the richest, the country with more rich countries, it started. Why? Because war doesn't mean only soldiers fighting. Soldiers will die, and even workers and peasants will have to join the war. Countries' production will decrease. Scarcity of food arises. Industrial industries will be locked down, and like, government will have to spend money on food and medical supply to the soldiers, and country may not provide food, may not be in a position to provide facilities for the common people. Now all these situations have plundered all the European countries economically. The supporters of the Weimar Republic were criticized. Soldiers came to be placed above civilians. Aggressive war propaganda and national honor became important. Now, when one country was made responsible, obviously the country's people will feel humiliated. And the soldiers did not take it easy. They wanted to take revenge on these victorious countries, and hence they have started making plans in such a way. They wanted to take revenge on these victorious countries more than people's welfare or people's necessities. They thought taking revenge on the victorious countries is important. And like, as it has to pay huge war indemnities, now gold reserves got depleted, and now to pay money for them, the mistake which was done by Germany is it started printing more currency. When more currency is there, then resources cannot be equal to that, and hence what happened, the value of German currency has decreased. It means $1 was equal to 24,000 German currency, and it has fell down to 3,53,000 and 4,61,000, and even 99 crores 88 lakh 60,000 eventually. Now it means that the value of the currency of Germany fell so drastically. And this situation, where there was no value for money, there were situations where for purchasing one small loaf of bread, people had to carry money in carts. Now we can understand how much value of the currency has reduced because of this printing of currency, excess currency. And Great Depression started around 1929, and Germany is one of the worst hit countries due to this Great Depression. There was no money with the people, and even the millionaires, that as the value of the currency has decreased, that money did not had much value. And even the millionaires, they had to sell away their properties to buy some food. And people suffered because of unemployment. They started holding boats around their neck to like ready to do any job. and youth started wasting their time sitting around in the colonies. And they have started also involving in the criminal activities. Now the people who are hunger and who don't have money and there is no food available, what would they do? They started killing the people who have money, who had food. for for a small piece of bread, there were incidences where people killed one another. And in this situation, Hitler raised like a hope for the people of Germany. During World War One, he was just a rank soldier in German military. He was born in Australia in 1889 and as a messenger and corporal in army. He was the great skill which Hitler had was his oratory skills. He was a good speaker, and with his speeches he attracted the people of German. And the German defeat horrified Hitler, and he took it he took it very seriously, that he could not digest that his country being humiliated in front of world countries. And in 1919, he joined a small group called German Workers' Party, and he renamed it as Nationalist German Workers' Party. And when he formed this party, it had only 7 members. And due to his oratory skills, he raised the hope among the people, and later hundreds of people joined his party. Nazi party. The people had started actually nationalist. In German slang, it started being called as Nazi, nationalist Nazi. In 1923, he planned to seize Bavaria, march to Berlin, and capture power, but failed and arrested in the charge of treason. So Hitler, along with his troop members, now he wanted to have control over the country, and he had 3 people who did not accept it for his principles. So he wanted to capture Bavaria, but what happened? The military of that place, they have arrested Hitler, and he was kept in jail. And this was the time where he when he was arrested and kept in jail, it was the time where he wrote a book called Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf means my struggles, and in that book he have written about all his struggles from his childhood till that time. And in 1928, Nazi party got only 2.7% votes, but in 1932 it became the largest party with 37 votes. The main reason behind the success of Nazi party was that Hitler was a motivational speaker. And through his speeches, he started motivating the people. He said that he again the country can gain its power, they can get back their old glory. And for that he wanted the support of the people. Now the youth as well as the people, they started giving their support to Hitler. He promised people a strong nation where all would get employment. His politics included the significant rituals and spectacle in mass mobilization. He used the swastika symbol and red banners. Now he thought that Aryans are the people who are of good race, and he do not wanted any other people to be in their country. Actually, Aryans are the people who are the natives of India and Iran, and he thought that all the Germans are Aryans, and he did not give any importance for other religious people. And he thought that having rituals can gain more popularity to them, and they have more significance, and he used swastika symbol and red banners to gain the popularity among the masses. Now, this is one propaganda used by Hitler to gain the masses, and people had started considering him as Messiah. Messiah means a savior. On January 1933, President offered Hitler a chancellorship having acquired power. Now he was appointed as chancellor of Germany by the president. And in a mysterious incident, German parliamentary building was burnt, and civic rights like freedom of speech, press, and assembly that has been guaranteed by Weimar Constitution were suspended. Now it shows that along with the parliament building, which was set to fire like in a mysterious way, along with the parliament building, all the rights of the people like freedom of speech, press, assembly, like all these things got burnt in along with that. And ideas of like Nazi, he was a peculiar person with peculiar thoughts. He thought that Aryans are the finest race, and whatever miseries Germany faced, it is all because of Jews, according to Hitler. So he started killing Jews in huge numbers. And in the like during the period of Hitler in Germany, Jews were the worst sufferers in Germany. And finally, Hitler achieved the highest position in the cabinet ministries. He started emerging as a leader. Hitler now was set to dismantle the structure of democratic rule. He do not wanted any rights for the people. Now, what he had in front of him was to gain its popularity in the world. And communists were hurriedly packed off to newly, and the previous government which was there in Germany, it was packed and it was sent to concentration camps. Now these are the concentration camps and gas chambers which were set up during the time of Hitler. Now gas chambers, now as I said, he started killing people in huge number. He used these gas chambers. There were several chambers like this in the city to kill the people. Like after sending people into that, they used to release some poisonous gases because of which people used to die. And like a political party, like no other political party was there in Germany other than Nazi party. All political parties were banned. Special surveillance and security force was created to control the people and rule with impunity. A famous enabling act. Now this enabling act gave all powers to Hitler. Now there is he got the unquestionable powers in Germany. Now we are learning now how, like from a common man, how step by step he became the president of Germany. Now how the situations from a democratic and communist country, like how this Germany fell into dictator government, that we are learning in this concept. Now this act of enabling, which was passed on 3rd March 1993, it gave powers to Hitler. And he created separate police forces to keep an eye on the people, and also to observe that if there any enmity in the country, and if he finds any people who are going against them, he would order them to put them in the jail. And there was one regular army, regular police, that is green uniform police, who are called as SA or the stormtroopers. Additional to that, he also raised Gestapo, secret state police, SS, special protection, and criminal police, who are SD. Now, after Great Depression, they had to do something to come out of this economic problems. So Hitler gave the responsibility to recover the economy in Germany to Jalmar Chachet. He was given the responsibility of economic recovery. He initiated a state-funded work creation program to ensure full production and full employment. Now, this was the time where these Autobahn and Volkswagen were were set up. Hitler reoccupied. Now that he started he's all set now inside the country. He got complete power. Now it is the time for him to settle economically. Now how he can settle economically? By getting back all those things he lost during like in Treaty of Versailles. So he reoccupied Rhineland, and which was rich in resources, and integrated Austria and Germany in 1938 under the slogan "One People, One Empire, and One Leader." Now, Austria and Germany also worked together during World War One. He had the support of England, and he chose to expand his territories to accumulate resources, thereby to come out of economic crisis. So he wanted to get back all his territories and resources which he lost after World War One, so that he can make Germany again economically stable. And he started occupying all the small neighboring countries, and he started building his military. In September 1940, Germany invaded Poland. This resulted in war with France and England. Poland had a secret alliance with England, and hence England had to join the war to support Poland. USA, in the beginning, USA did not join the war, but when Germany came in support of, when Japan came in support of, um, when Japan came in support of Germany, and Japan had bombarded the Pearl Harbor of USA, and then USA had to enter the war. And war ended in 1945 when USA dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And obviously, Germany also has lost the war to again the Axis powers, England, France, and Russia. Now, during the period of Hitler, he made it compulsory for all the people to join the military. Now, according to Hitler, the youth were the leaders of tomorrow. See, he changed the textbooks and ordered teachers to teach Nazi ideology. They were taught to worship Hitler and hate Jews. At the age of 14, boys have to join the Nazi youth organization. Hitler believed that boxing can make children iron-hearted, strong, and masculine. So, once they join military, again there is no going back for them. They were kept in concentration camps once they retire from military, because he used to suspect that if the people go back again, they may leak the secrets of the country. So once people join the Nazi party, again there is no going back to them. And uh, made he also made it, it is said that, um, the main responsibility of the woman is to produce more children, and awards were also given to the mothers who produced more children in their lifetime. So he wanted to increase the population of Germany, so that more and more people can join Nazi party, and hence they can fight in the war, and they can emerge as a powerful country in the nation. Now now because of his ideologies, he not only created destruction for himself, but also for his country, and hence Germany has lost in the war, and World War II ended in 1945, because of which, as Germany has faced during World War II also, Germany was victorious, but like eventually again it started losing its control, and Berlin went under the control of these Axis powers, which he could not digest. His own country going under the control of foreign rulers, he could not digest, and he committed suicide. So always aggression leads to destruction. Thank you.